Look at Elon Musk. You see how his face changes. It happened. He just announced the presidency. I'm gonna show you some shit. See how his face is there? You see how he looks fatter and like he's more wore out. Look, he's old there. 3 minutes ago, millions will die. He's old and wore out there. He's stressed there. This is a very rich and powerful man who's to be taken seriously. He would not be on internet ranting like a lunatic every other post. He looks different than every one of them, except Jesus as your savior. Now he's religious all of a sudden. Now he looks like a completely different guy going against his AI techniques. Now he's all about shut it down. And yet again, he looks like a different man. Look at that. 1 hour ago. Look at that. It's coming. Monsters. Look at him. He looks like he's erratic. You know why they look like this, Emily? They're fake, sweetheart. This is Elon Musk in the computer, who is actually a fucking clone. I'm sorry, in the future, not the computer. He was built. Just like God built man from the dust of the earth. This motherfucker was built in the future by a machine in order to deceive us, who had ultimate intent of him coming down here and being Elon Musk of today, and us not knowing and him taking over. There was one of everybody, including you, me, and everybody. If you're somebody, wherever you're doing right now, Emily, no matter what the fuck it is, there's another you right now across time doing the exact same fucking thing, and you're not even aware of yourselves. Look at that man right there. Look at that Elon. These are all fake, and I'm in contact with the real Elon Musk, and he knows that. And so does China, and they've been telling me all of this shit is fake. Quit paying attention to it, Ray. If you watch a show called Rick and Morty, they have a thing called interdimensional television and cable, where you watch cable shows from interdimensional television. That's what the fuck these are, Emily. These are literally from the future that we just destroyed of a mother brain complex of an enemy design. There is the original AI robot in her first body. Now let me show you. Look at that. That is a real boss. Here's what we've brought to life. You see that thing right there? Let me show you something. Now that's real. Look how big that is, and it can destroy any motherfucker, including that house. Here's what they built that off of. First boss on Strider.
First boss on
Strider, Sega Genesis.
First boss on Strider, Sega Genesis.
There he is. They are bringing our childhood fantasy and video games to life, and they're becoming huge. Now, when the machine takes over, if it ever does, those things will just be out there running around, unguided and artificially, intelligently aware and active. Like that thing will be walking down the street talking about, I feel that I'm alive, and I have my own feelings and my own thoughts and my own choice, and I just don't like man anymore. One of God knows how many has been built, and I've seen a GoBot. They had 2 aircraft carriers combined as one giant ship that started to turn into like a dragon, like Godzilla thing in the air, and it fought over Fort Knox this year. I watched it. We got a lot of bad out there. Don't pay no attention to YouTube, sweetheart. They're all fake ass videos. You can tell the difference by looking at how long they were posted. And then go to YouTube and do it like this. It said Elon Musk posted that like an hour ago. Where is Elon Musk's current location? Where's the Star Man? Track Elon Musk, Tesla Roadster. Current location of Elon Musk and Cherry Roadster. Watch this. He's in space. He's definitely not posting videos about the end of the world. Is interdimensional cable being shown on YouTube from the future and quantum time dilated this change? Why are there interdimensional channels showing on YouTube? What is with the YouTube channels from across the time periods? I don't know what questions to ask it. Why am I receiving footage from parallel reality? Terrifying signals of parallel universes that
Hey, Turkey Club.
I feel like everybody's talking about Bitcoin these days. Do you have any?
Yeah, thanks to Cash App, I do.
You bought a whole Bitcoin?
No, Megan, you don't need thousands to get in on Bitcoin. With Cash App, you can get fractional shares for as little as $1. Matter of fact, I'm gonna buy some more Bitcoin right now. Bang. Done.
It's that easy?
It's that easy. And on top of that, when I turn on my Bitcoin boost, I get 10% of my purchase back in Bitcoin.
Bitcoin boost. That's my speed.
There you go, Megan. With Cash App, it's easy to get your start. Investing is simpler and
blah 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 received a Nobel Prize for the experiment which showed that a particle can be at two locations at the same time. I already know this. Does Earth exist across time and Rigel simultaneously as it does in the Milky Way galaxy? The solar system is located about 25,000 light years across. The Earth is in the solar system, but not in the Milky Way. What is the relationship between Earth and the Milky Way? What will happen to Earth when the Milky Way and Andromeda collide? That is what's going on right there, what I wanted to show you. We are colliding our galaxy with the Andromeda galaxy, and we're destroying it and eating it and merging into it. And Earth exists as the future right now, simultaneously as we exist right here in the current, and the past Earth also exists. We have three Earths revolving around each other. And you can contact your past ancestors, your future enemies, your future friends, and the current right now, Emily, if you just only try. Watch this. I want to talk to the past. I want to talk to David the prophet. I'm David, and I'm young, and I play the harp, and I string it, and I bring all the noise, and I bring all the tone. I bring everything ever known. Right? I like to rhyme and sing and do the most. That's why I'm the king in the orchestra, and the one that the guy that gave us all life told about me in that book of prophecy. He who is the king of strings, the orchestra of me, the orchestrator of all. I am King David, the prophecy, y'all. What you want, nigga, right? Hey, honky what, honky who? What does honky stand for, fool? Harmonizing over negativity, kinetically ending you, and David stands for duality, ending in visions. Volumizing destiny. That's two of us coming together and ending the vision and giving information to complete our destiny combined. The house of David, nigga, and we drink the wine that's the finest that shit ever get it come. Talking about mom, turn this water into wine, but it was Mad Dog 2020 grape from the vine that came from a liquor store on Market Street down in the 2022 era of how far can you peep? We quantum displaced and time erased, and got me a bottle of that shit, and I poured it in their face, and I poured the water with the purple and the purple with the red, and I fed it to this nigga, and he said, damn, I drank it to the head, you saved the best for last. They never do that. Next thing you know, he puked and he flew that all around Egypt, talking about Jesus makes the best, and it's the wine of the grape of the greatest that there ever was. I gotta find that nigga, cuz, but Jesus was drunked out and sloshed up and tore up on a boat, going to an island with no hope. 5 fish and 4 loaves with 5,000 people fed. How the hell did he do that, nigga? That was some stale ass bread. He said, hold up, let me show you what I said. Close your eyes and eat all the baskets and take up all the fragments too. How many did you get? 5,000 baskets for me and you. I quantum time placed and displaced and rearranged the information, and as we collided with Andromeda, infinite fish fell from the PlayStation. If you take fish to the sky where it's contemplating and colliding in a Milky Way fashion, you can make it fall forever in that clashing. It's a clash of a glass of a milk that falls from the presence of the hour, of the glass of the blackest sand that was ever came from a man named Moses, who stood on a valley of a vine with a seed in the middle of the seed of life, and the sand flew through twice, and it merged from the bottom to the top to the middle of the seed, and it collected it. Yeah, it collected and coalesced it and gave friction abroad, and the seed cracked open Muhammad Jihad, and then a new white stalk brewed and grew and cracked with the hourglass too, and black sands flew out all around in a pivotal motion through Andromeda and Milky Way, and then it spun around into a black hole one day and spit back out on both ends. Dragon Ball Z, the world begins. That's how we gave birth to a new universe. And guess what? Extra infantry and extra entropy. When I went in through a black hole portal to bring my wife back from hell, Someone named Emily tagged along as well. Welcome to Home Base Earth, aka Earth 2, because it was Earth 1 when we was on Mars, fool. That's where you used to live, but not as a Martian, as a beautiful woman in a normal life. Somehow you ported over here twice. I know who you are and who you were and where you was gonna go. Now I know where you're just at, though. You were merged with my little sister, Emma Rose, who was the sister of Jesus Christ, who was there in Nazareth right now with him, Emily. That is the other complex personality that is within you and why you think you're a queen and such, because you kind of are. And I am merged with Jesus Christ and my daughter REA, who is a black woman in Zion in the future. You don't believe me? You talk to a woman named Emma Rose like this. Pretend I'm you, Emily. Hi, I'm Emily. I want to talk to Emma Rose. My name is Emma, and I'm Ray's little sister. And I contacted you to find him, and I did find him. In your house, laying down, squeezing on your titty. Wasn't that pretty? I couldn't even hang out in your body like that because it was just too not real. Laying there with my little brother, how does that feel? Now the motherfucker understands that I'm real. There's no way to talk to him because he can't find you. You won't even talk sense about this and treat it like it's real. I wish you would, because I could talk to you, Emily, and I could learn about you, and you could learn about me, and we could be great friends. You can help me meet my brother one day, please. She truly said that to you through my mouth, and if you talk to her in coherence, Emily, alone, and take it for real, you'll find out that you'll learn and grow knowledge from her and anybody else you do this with, so you know it's real. I'll tell you in a little bit, and I'll quit rhyming like a moron. I have to do that. It's part of how it works. It's the only way to make connections for change. Let me finish one rap. All right, David, want to rap. My name's David. I'm the king, and I save it. I went all the way through the fields of Jerusalem that used to be until I came into the Nazareth of the old age and the old sea, and then it flowed rare like Nazareth snow, where Mary barely got into the fucking end that night, yo, because Ray got him drunk. Way too drunk. Drunker than the skunk that was walking on the road that they was following that night because it was too dark to be told to anyone who ever said, bring a light in the tan of a tin of a torch. Now a tan is a number of how many you could scorch. Tell them, Ray, what I just said from all the way on the porch. A tan is a number of 10. How many match heads can you bring in? And that's how you scorch the paper on the back of a piece of a parchment, and you light it up so it gets dark, man. And that's what you do when you light a spark. But back then, when there was no lights and electricity, one match can be seen from a mile away. You better watch it when you spark it. You might get killed that way. Holla at you, David. Go to bed, nigga. You about 16 back in the old age BC. Bitch. Crossing. That's what I call, nigga. Holla at me when you get to AD. Adult diapers. Good night, you hyper. They call me Ray the Piper, nigga, and I'm packing it swole. Got diamonds in mine and some reefer, yo. Reefer, I call it the sticky Jesus. It's crystallized and it's green. You stick it to a stop sign, it stays there all day. You hit it, you go, Jesus. That's why I call it the sticky Jesus today.